All right, y'all, Digital Shaman here, and today we are going to do a flip through, walkthrough review of the Whispers of Love deck by Angela Hartfield. This is an Oracle card deck. I believe it's 52 cards. You know what? Let's go back out. Normally they give you a description. Okay, maybe not today. I swear that I saw there was 52 cards, but let's go back into the deck. And first, let's get a little bit of background information. Absolutely, this is here to support bringing in more love and happiness. So the cards go, they're in numerical order. So I think we'll be able to figure out how many we actually have. Okay, let's just get started. Oh, I see. So card 26, 27. Oh, 50 cards. Okay, that's actually quite a large size deck. Yeah, 50 Oracle cards. Let's start off. Let's just do a random shuffle. Whispers of Love. What is it that you want to tell us about you? Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is a deck to set you up for the long haul, not just pulling a card for today. Because you do when you're doing work to pour into yourself, to love yourself, to reset, to heal. That's the long game. It's wonderful if you could just shuffle a deck, pick a card, and feel happy every day. But it's work. And what I divine from this card, like we have, it's not quite a newborn baby, but clearly that is a young child. That's a young child in this lotus bloom. And to me, this delineates, you think how long it takes like a lotus flower to bloom. And, being honest, I don't really know. But, I'm thinking about like my knowledge of like specifically, what was that movie, Crazy Rich Asians? And, yeah, Sugi, the grandmother, had like the plant that bloomed like once every, 20 years or something crazy. The whole point is from when we're young to the maturation it takes for us to bloom and love ourselves, have patience. So this deck to me really, yeah, it hits hard already. It hit hard already. Let's just go. These cards are not in order. I like a little order. Hold on, browse. You know what? I think it tends to do that. I've seen this. You got to go back in, open, browse cards. Oh, wait a minute. What is happening? Yes, there we go. All right, card number 1. Listen with your heart. So we can see one thing we have going on is we have a lot of pastel colored art. It kind of fades like I didn't mean to tap that. It kind of, the paint kind of fades into, I guess, what you would maybe call like the backgrounds. Like here you can see it's like a darker edge, and then it's almost like the water. So just a little bit about the art. I would say that things can get lost. Like you do need to zoom in on details. Like look here, like I almost missed it, that there's a lady hanging out. Looks like actually a mermaid hanging out in the seashell. Like look at all the different, like we see some flowers there in the headdress. There's like a face hanging out. So I think this is one of these decks where every single time you pass through and look at it, you're going to see more and different details, different stories, different parts of the message come out over time. Yeah. Oh, this is really pretty with the butterflies. Oh, they're like butterfly kites. Yeah. So I would say, and again, like, I don't know actually off the top of my head when this deck was published. It is colorful, and I do like how there's like dragons and different animals. I would only just take off like a half a point because I do like to see diversity, and that does not mean white and black, like it really can mean blue colored people, brown colored people. But I think it does get a smidge monotonous when everyone is the same shade. And I do like there is some, I guess, would be an androgynous would be the right term. Like these look like elves, so there is, I guess, a non-human element at play. Yeah, but one thing we have not done is let's take a look at the back of the card, because I think again you get a lot of, you could extract a lot from the front of the card. But let's see how much the author put in. So this card here is be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So clearly I'm not going to read all of this. Actually, so they tell you a woman's wearing a white swan as a hat. See, I didn't even peep that the swan was a hat. But see, I like this. So look, the swan is a sign of optimism. The lizard is reminding to stay grounded. I like how the deck text supports what's going on in the photos. Yeah, let's look at another. Actually, Spirit, you give us a random card to explore. Oh, this is one I just picked up. Spending quality time together. So here they do. Yeah, I actually do like sometimes where they just literally spell out the card or describe the card. So 2 elementals. Oh, that's what they call those figures. Share a kiss under a crescent moon. Yeah, I think that this deck is, what am I trying to say? I think that you would, sometimes people could take pastels and like all this artwork and maybe there's a silliness that comes with it, but I really feel a very strong seriousness in terms of just what they said, like putting you on a path of self-love, kindness, treating yourself, your relationship with others. There's definitely a lot of other people in this deck, so I think this is really good for the relationship with yourself and, like I said, with groups, people around you. I think the card text is simple enough to be supporting without being overwhelming. But I like how, again, they give you key areas from the, they describe key things going on with the art to help you think more about what you're actually looking at and what you could be intuitively feeling. Let's look at this one with the with the dragon. Yeah, this one's really, actually, I really liked how faded out these bayou trees. We on a swamp here with the dragon. And see, like this card right here, look for the good in everyone. And I mean, okay, of course, if you're checking out this video, you may not be leery about dragons, but we know how dragons have had such a strange reputation. So I think it's kind of cool. It's almost like, I think there was many fairy tales where you fall in love with a frog or, something that's odd. Oh, here we go. There's a wood nymph. And actually, I like that too. Back to, and again, I'm not dinging this deck hardcore for maybe lack of diversity, but even though the people may be kind of colored the same, it's good to see they actually themselves are different types of people. So now we have a wood nymph. Prior, we had elementals. Yeah, I like this too. A situation may feel intimidating, but you have the tools to get back on track. Yeah. Okay, y'all, so this was just a very quick flip through, walk through, review of The Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. If you're interested in exploring and doing more with the deck, be sure to check out the digital version, Digital Divination, y'all, here for the age of Aquarius through the Beauty Everywhere Oracle and Tarot app store. Right here, where most decks can be purchased for $9.99. And they do have lots of sales. So, all right, y'all, Digital Shaman, thank you for viewing.